In the land of beautiful maidens, the tale of Bintou. In a distant village known far and wide for its beautiful maidens, the women were blessed with an unusual gift, a large, graceful backsides that swayed like palm trees in the wind. It was said that this was a sign of the village's prosperity and the strength of its women. The men from neighboring lands would travel for days just to witness the beauty of these maidens and ask for their hands in marriage. Among all the maidens of this village, there was one who was different. Her name was Bintou. Unlike the others, Bintou was slender, with a petite frame and a smaller backside. This difference made her stand out, and people in the village often whispered about her. "How can she be from our land?" they would ask. "She looks so different from the rest of us." Bintou, however, did not let the whispers bother her. She was kind, intelligent, and had a heart full of compassion. She loved to help the elders and was always found in the company of the children, telling them stories and teaching them how to be kind to one another. Her beauty was not in her appearance but in her actions, and those who knew her well could see that. One day, a stranger arrived in the village. He was a traveler from a faraway land, a prince in search of a bride who possessed not just beauty, but also wisdom and kindness. The villagers, proud of their beautiful maidens, lined up all the young women for the prince to choose from. Each maiden displayed her graceful walk, the way their backsides swayed with each step, hoping to catch the prince's eye. But the prince wasn't interested. He saw through the surface beauty and longed to find someone different, someone whose heart was pure. As he wandered through the village, he came across Bintou, sitting under a tree, surrounded by children. She was laughing, her small frame hidden by the group of little ones she was teaching. Intrigued by her gentleness, the prince approached her. "Who are you?" he asked. "I am Bintou," she replied with a smile. "I may not be like the others, but I love my village and the people in it." The prince saw something in Bintou that no one else had noticed, a beauty that came from within. He spent days getting to know her, and with each passing moment, his admiration for her grew. She was different, but in all the ways that mattered most. When the time came for the prince to choose his bride, the entire village was shocked by his choice. "Bintou," they gasped. "But she is not like the rest of us." The prince smiled and said, "A true beauty is not in how someone looks, but in how they live. Bintou is the most beautiful of all because her heart is full of kindness, love, and wisdom." From that day on, Bintou became a symbol of true beauty in the village. The maidens learned that there was more to life than appearances, and the village thrived not just in the grace of their women but in the strength of their hearts. And so, Bintou's story was told for generations, reminding everyone that what makes someone special is not how they look, but who they are inside. As time passed, Bintou and the prince were married in a grand celebration. The villagers, though surprised at first, eventually came to embrace the union, realizing the wisdom in the prince's choice. The elders, who had once been concerned about Bintou's differences, now saw her as a source of pride for the village. Her story had transformed their way of thinking. Bintou became a beloved princess, known for her wisdom and kindness. She and the prince ruled the land with fairness and compassion. Whenever disputes arose in the village, it was Bintou who offered solutions, using her gentle nature and intelligence to bring peace. The other maidens began to seek her counsel, understanding that beauty was not the only thing that defined them. They learned from Bintou that their value came from their hearts, their actions, and the way they treated others. Slowly, the village began to change. The young women no longer competed to have the most graceful appearance, instead, they focused on becoming kinder, more helpful, and wise. The village grew stronger as a result, and the bond among the people became unbreakable. One day, as Bintou sat under the same tree where the prince had first found her, surrounded by children once again, she smiled to herself. She had never sought fame or recognition, but her life had become a beacon of hope for others. She had shown the village that being different was not a weakness, but a strength. As the sun set over the village, casting a golden glow on the land of the beautiful maidens, Bintou felt a deep sense of peace. She had found her place, and her story would continue to inspire generations to come. The tale of the girl who was different had become a legend, reminding all who heard it that true beauty lies not in how we look, but in the goodness we carry within. And so, the story of Bintou lived on, passed from mouth to mouth, from heart to heart, reminding everyone that kindness, wisdom, and love are the true marks of beauty in this world. Hey everyone, if you enjoyed this story, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thank you for your support.